Hello, brothers and sisters. How you doing today? I come to bring you good news. Once again, if you're hearing this me for the first time, I need you to be in your spirit, not of the flesh. It's about 6:05 a.m. It feels great out here. So I come to bear good news. Even me, the spirits talked to me and told me I need to change up my videos, meaning in a good way. So for now, I'm just going to give you things that will help us in the fourth dimension, the new world. If you resonate with me, that means you're already going towards that fourth dimension or you're on the fence. So today's topic, new world, the choices you make create your reality, fourth dimension, law of attraction. Today I'm going to start you off with two scriptures. The first one is 1 John 4:8, and this is about love. So 1 John 4:8, this is about love. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. So that was actually John 1:1, as I explained. That's the word of God. Love. So fourth dimension new world is only love. We know that. I explained that in a few videos. So what I got in my readings is right now it's a new earth of 4D, fourth dimension here already. And it's a earth of 3D here already. So both earths are here. Remember, we are spirit and we are of consciousness. This is just a vehicle you see me in. But we are spirits, and then our vehicles are these. This is the vehicle you see me in. So second one I'm reading for you is about fear. So once again, this is about fear. 1 John 4:18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, for fear has to do with punishment, and whoever fears has not perfected in love. So it's pretty plain and simple. If you still are fearing, you're not resonating fully in love. So this third dimension never fully resonated in love. It never resonated fully in love. It resonated some love, but it resonated in a fear base. So in other words, if you still believe fear exists, you're still resonating on the third dimension. These are choices. So here's how it's working. Each day we're making a choice to walk in the fourth dimension, which is bettering ourselves, to erase the third dimension in full. So fourth dimension, you must erase the entire third dimension. So the first one they told me is the forgiveness. A lot of people were raised in abusive homes and all of that. Some people evil. Remember, this world was God's universal work, not out. So some people were put in. You chose your destination. Let's get that straight. So you signed a contract before you came here, and the abusive home you was in was only to. You only are here to learn your emotions, like evil. So third dimension was evil. You're here to learn about evil, what you do or don't want for the fourth dimension. So this is hard for some, but if you can't do it, that's fine. But you will stay on the third because you could not forgive. So You have to forgive everything. Everyone that ever offended you. Someone took money from you. You've been conned. You must forgive all of that. That's also part of it. How can you do it? Imagine the person. So you don't have to go to the person to forgive. Because I was taught that, oh, you have to go. No, man. All you have to do, you are spirit and you have telepathic powers. So you don't have to see someone to communicate. We were taught all of that. We need a cell phone. You could use your telepathic. You don't have your full one, but you still have it. So just see the person in your spirit and you simply tell them, I forgive. You forgive them and also tell them to forgive you. Say already done and now. And tear up your contract. Remember, you signed a contract. See it? So before you came here, you signed a contract. It just didn't happen. You didn't know they erased your memory. A lot of things that has this stuff has been hidden per man, your leaders. They hid a lot of information from us. But when you're of the universe, there was people on their side that they thought were on their side, but was on our side the whole time. And Satan versus God, I'm going to get that. Think about it. That's not even a battle. This is God's universe. It's low. So that's third dimension, low frequency. So every day it's a choice. And you're actually walking towards the fourth dimension, or you're staying of the world. And news. Now I know why people watch news. It's fear. Because you're supposed to live. So in other words, news always it's nothing good. It's always bad. So it resonates in a lower frequency and you keep watching it. So if you enjoy it, and these are choices, your choice. So if you enjoy watching the news that's not resonating in the fourth dimension, you're making your choice. Other advantages we have is the reason why they told me I don't have to speak as much on what to eat, because the frequencies and energies are already here. So there's already a frequency from the fourth dimension constantly coming in. There's someone responsible just for that. When I say someone, I mean spirit, a higher spirit. Well, why can't I see them? Because they're resonating in a higher dimension. Cameras actually have caught glimpses of the spirits. So people look, what is that? You can't see with the naked eye because you're not resonating on that higher dimension yet, but you will. When you get up to the new world, you'll be able to see things you haven't seen before. And some of our headaches, some of our pains, high blood pressure, and these things, since 2003, the frequencies has already been here. A lot of us would sleep and we would run to the doctor. He would give us the low frequency of chemical pills to keep us down. So what it was, those frequencies was coming in, but sometimes they turned it up too much. But now that we're aware that the frequency there, here's what you can do. So if you got I told you I had a swollen foot. So yes, it included meats, but the higher frequencies. My body was trying to adapt to the higher frequencies the whole time because it's a higher frequency. And you simply can do it if it's too much frequency for you where you're getting pains, headaches, and these things. You have a higher stuff with, tell them, say, hey, you need to turn the frequency down just a little bit. And remember, everything with them is telepathic. So they don't need a phone call. And you have an angel around you. You can ask the angel to help you. They're there to assist you. I'm walking with spirits now, even though you can't. Since you've been born, you've always had spirit. You just didn't know. Or you didn't use them. You can, when you do your prayer, you pray to God, hey, I appreciate the higher, but turn it down a little bit. I'm getting a little pain. Because that's what's coming in. Nothing can stop what's coming. Here's another thing. There's something that we didn't know, but your baby boomers. I'm a baby boomer. I was born 71. Not all of us, but we were chosen to come here at this time. That's why I'm giving you this message. So some of your baby boomers have been here to wake you up with love frequency. Like I'm doing, I'm giving you love. And I'm giving you awareness, and I'm shining light. There's another fleet. We're going to say 30 to 20 years old. You know them? Those are even higher frequent. They already have the DNA in them when they're born. So what these evil leaders are doing is trying to put stuff in you to keep your frequency down. If you did it unknowingly, then you're probably pretty safe. You still can ask it to. Now, if you took anything that you know is wrong now, and you can simply seek and ye shall find, and there is a cure for that. You're not going to find it in the media. Remember, they're not on your side. They're there to keep your frequency low. They're there to go, they're going down, so the television is going to change entirely. But you can go and get help. Now, who are they really trying to get this into now? And this is the third, so it's 3 waves. Your baby boomers was the first wave. And I'm in like 20 to 30 to, that was another wave. The smaller children is the final wave. All of love. They have the DNA in them. They're going to awaken. They're all on our side. But the evil ones are trying to put DNA, artificial stuff in you, and still doing it, which is the Nuremberg Code. They're breaking the Nuremberg Code because they're giving you stuff experimental, not FDA approved. And your FDA, that's another, man. See these plants? That's medicine. So when we go to the, remember, there's no sickness in the fourth dimension, the new world. Cancer, AIDS, whatever they come out with, man himself created it. So man creates the problem, and he always had the solution because he's keeping you on lower frequency. So the reason why all this was taking place is because karmic man has always kept creating wars and couldn't change the system. The system kept repeating. Wars, rumors of wars. So this is why this has happened. So he set Martin Luther King here, for example. Martin Luther King here was just to shine light on the darkness, to make us aware. And he sent many prophets here just making us aware. But man himself kept repeating back the karmic behavior. So in other words, I'm going to ask you a question. If there is abundance, because money's a lie, if someone has it, you got plenty of people with trillion. So if there's abundance throughout the land, why is there wars? There's enough for everybody. So you have a choice. If someone keeps giving you things of fear, worry, and hate, and you keep tuning in, knowing that simply you could just leave the system and you could just cut it off. But if you feel enjoyment with that, you making your choice. And what happens each time, more you keep walking towards that, the more you're going to get it. Someone told me Slavery. And I was like, there's no slavery. That's because they resonate in that. So if you resonate still in slavery, whose choice was it? I don't see slavery. I don't see colors. I see people but if you resonate with being separate, you made the choice. Another test is mask or no mask. You're on Facebook, someone with a mask or without a mask sends you a Facebook request. And what I do, I look on their profile to see if they're of God. And you make a choice, say, well, they got a mask on. I'm not going. What frequency are you resonating in? So the universal God has beings on both sides. So when you judge people like, why is he going to a nightclub? Stop judging. Fight fire with fire. So I'm of love and I enjoy the world. I might go out wherever, but I'm of light. Look what I'm telling you. We are of the light. So if you're judgmental, what type of world are you bringing to yourself? It's choices. Because you're still part of that system that taught you that. So the baby first come in, that was how you were supposed to be. Only love. Baby only knew love. It knew nothing else. Everything else was taught per this world of illusion, which is only a school. And some people will have to repeat this grade level school over until they get it. Their choice. Once again, if you're fearing this message, you're making your choice. It's not me telling you. You're resonating in the lower frequency because I'm giving you love. As love, we have to shine light and have to tell you the truth. Is this coming right away? No, you have time. You can make a choice right when one knows the day or the hour. It's never too late. There's leaders now still there. Why are they there? To awaken you, to keep shining light, to be used to shine light on the darkness. You just watch it neutral. Sometimes I watch even my truth, but as soon as they go fear and work, I cut them right off. So you don't no longer have to tell people like, hey, no. If they come to you, then you speak to them. Don't chase them down. The higher frequencies is helping us out. And that will help. That's helped changing you day to day as you resonate more in the love frequency. It's only love frequency. So the new world, it's very easy to get to. You simply, everything you learned from the third dimension, you must forget it as you enter a new world. It's a new beginning. You entered a new world. Same as if you went to heaven, you wouldn't be talking about, it's a new world. That's where we're going. And you start now. That's why a lot of family, friends don't resonate, because I resonate from a love frequency. But these were just answers. So the waves of the beings are here. If every day you're waiting for a leader to save you, because remember, the fourth dimension, there's no leaders. So in other words, whoever's leading will be of God. By faith, I don't worry, because God himself, remember, God's the universe. This is God's story. It's already written. But if you are of that worry and you have to look what you're resonating. So in other words, you'll keep walking. You'll walk towards that in your new world. My new world is only of love, which is the one God has for us that's already here. Just like, the economic collapse. You hear that a lot. Why do you keep watching? So the illusion is it's abundance on earth. But if you enjoy watching it, what did you create? So man can put out whatever he wants. But it's whatever you accept and you believe in, so it shall be done unto you. See how it's working? Each day you walk more out of this system, and this is my case, I'm completely out of this. Your life changes, man. So I just showing you, are you fear or are you love? There's no in between. Yes or no? So I'm smiling because I already know the end, and I'm already working in the fourth dimension. But that's what's going on now. It's actually 2 earths. Each day, you yourself is making the choice which one you're resonating in. So now, are you still worrying even after hearing this information? Also, go do your research. You're supposed to do your own research. You're not supposed to sit and watch a television, just turn on the television. You save yourself. You have the Christ conscience of everything in you. You have God in you. You guys take care. When I get the next message from the universal God, I'll give it to you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. When you hit a like button, it lets others know that I'm around and I helped you. And hopefully this explains a lot of what's going on now. It's 2 worlds, and your choice creates your reality. So which choice do you want? It's all up to you. You no longer have to hound family and friends, as the DNA energies is already tapping into them, and they either accept it or they don't. Their choice. They're grown, they're adults. The children is who you need to protect, who is our final beings on our side of spirit. They already have that DNA. You're seeing it now. I'm seeing people 20 years old teaching me about stocks. It's not coincidence. So anyway, you guys take care. I hope to see you on the fourth dimension, brothers and sisters, and I know I will. Goodbye. Peace, love, happiness to you all.